My dearest child, let these words envelop you like a warm embrace. Your journey through the tapestry of life has been filled with unseen challenges, known only to you. Your resilience and strength have carried you through thick and thin, and in your selfless love for others, you've stood strong, facing burdens not meant for you. Despite the hurt and disappointment, your tender and caring heart continues to worship and praise me. I want you to know that I see your pain, and I will never abandon you. I am with you always. As December unfolds, blessings are destined for your entire family, touched by the gentle hand of my grace. Your journey is not a struggle. Rather, you are emerging into a new season. In the quiet moments, remember Isaiah 26:3, you will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Your purpose is to reflect my glory and love to others, using your strength and influence for good. Even in moments of feeling remote or unworthy, I am with you. Your reverence and fear of me should not be rooted in punishment or rejection, but in a deep respect for who I am. Share this message with those closest to your heart as a reminder of the love and grace I offer. Don't be afraid to acknowledge your weaknesses. I seek a humble and honest heart. Your mistakes can be a source of blessing, humbling you and fostering empathy for others. I can bring beauty out of your errors. Trust me and lean on my grace. Know that I am working in your heart like a garden, shining the light of my presence. In your trials, peace can flourish. Embrace tough situations, for the peace they produce far outweighs the temporary pain. Release the regrets of the past, my child. I can redeem and bring good out of your mistakes. Your journey may have its challenges, but you are not alone. Be a warrior, for on the other side of difficulty lies a new level of your destiny. As we enter the final month of the year, seek me in prayer. Let my word be a lamp to guide your path. Trust that I am the God of new beginnings, and in me, you will find the strength to face whatever lies ahead. Beloved, you are seen and cherished. If you believe in God, God says many people will skip me, but I know you won't, beloved child of light. In this sacred moment, hear the gentle whispers of the divine. As the Lord speaks directly to your heart, you, my cherished one, have traversed a path known to many, but understood by few. The Lord in His infinite wisdom sees the depths of your journey, and the resilience you've shown through thick and thin. Your life a tapestry woven with threads of love, sacrifice, and unwavering faith has not gone unnoticed. In the quiet of your soul, the Lord acknowledges the pain you've endured, the times you've opened your heart to others, and the love you've generously shared. You with a heart so ordinary yet extraordinary, of withered storms, and held steadfast to principles of honesty and loyalty. The Lord, with arms wide open, speaks to the very core of your being. My child, He says, I see your pain, and I will never leave nor forsake you. December is your season of emergence, a time when blessings will cascade upon your family like gentle whispers of grace. Your journey, marked by selfless acts and shouldering responsibilities not your own, reflects the glory and love of the Creator. The Lord, in His ever-present gaze, assures you that even in moments of feeling remote or unworthy, He sees your heart, your intentions, and your desire to honor and serve. Embrace the understanding that reverence and fear need not be rooted in punishment, for you are loved beyond measure. The Lord beckons you to share His message with those closest to your heart, a message of humility, honesty, and an unwavering trust in His grace and mercy. As you step into December, a month pregnant with promises, the Lord assures you that your desires are known. His peace, a gift planted in their garden of your heart, seeks to flourish. The gardener, He is tirelessly working to rid your heart of any weeds, be they joy, fear, selfishness, or unbelief. In times of trials, remember that peace can flourish, and weeds can wither away. Your faith, my dear one, is being tested in the refining fire of sorrows, for beyond every challenge lies a new level of destiny. You are not a weakling, you are a warrior. Dig your heels and proclaim, I can handle it, and watch as the Lord fights your battles. Do not linger in the past, for your mistakes do not define you. The Lord, the Supreme King, can bring good, even from your has. Release your regrets, look to Him with trust, and allow His creativity to weave a beautiful design from your past and present in this ultimate month of 2024. Seek the Lord in prayer, let His word be your guiding light, and trust as the God of new beginnings. Watch our second channel. If you believe in God, the link is in pinned comment. Some may skip these words, but God expresses confidence that you won't. As your devoted guide, God promises to be intricately attuned to every aspect of your existence, ensuring that no part of your being lacks fulfillment. In the symphony of your needs, God vows to play the tune of abundance and provision. He encourages you not to let the threads of circumstance weave distress into the fabric of your soul. Instead, close your eyes and summon the resonance of His words, letting tranquility and serenity flow through your mind and heart. Myriad doors stand ajar, promising uncharted possibilities. God urges you to approach them with unwavering determination and conviction, assuring you that fear has no place in this sacred journey. Today is the day to decide to progress along your unique path. Shackled by the chains of fear, rise, walk, and witness the windows of heaven swing open, showering you with genuine blessings. In the tapestry of your life, God promises provisions of plenty, a life unburdened by the weight of debts and debtors. Your generosity and blessings shall sow a harvest beyond your wildest expectations. God encourages you to revisit these words until the command is etched into the core of your understanding. Nourish yourself with the written symphony of His promises and advance resolutely into the awakening that beckons you. Let your faith blaze like a sword, carving a path through obstacles with God's assistance. As your shepherd and provider, God is cognizant of your needs and is ready to supply abundantly. Although the journey may seem daunting, He assures you that your steps are not solitary. When you rise and walk, the heavens themselves shall part, unveiling miracles that defy the limitations of mere mortals. God encourages you not to be immobilized by the specters of fear, but to persevere with the strength He provides. God shares a secret, revealing that what you are absorbing now is shared with many of His sons and daughters. God acknowledges that many people may skip this message, but expresses confidence that you won't. Some embrace His words with open hearts, while others, ensnared by excuses, refuse the blessings, words, and promises He lays before them. However, you, His beloved, are different, tested and proven. Your belief in Him is a beacon that ignites your path. God encourages you to pray for your family, as your words are potent and mighty. Your intercession shall envelop them in a spiritual shield, protecting them from the storms that seek to assail. As you kneel before God's altar, He promises to unlock doors of opportunity, bringing peace and harmony to your home. Your family shall witness transformation, a metamorphosis guided by His hand. In the face of negative circumstances, God urges you to cling to the unshakable belief in His plan, for He is with you, orchestrating a symphony of blessings destined for your life. When you speak His name with reverence, problems shall dissipate, and His presence shall reign in your family. God declares with unwavering love that you are in His hands, under the shelter of His wings. He assures you not to fear those who rise against you, as your enemies shall contend with him, and in a few days they shall be no more. Victory is yours, and you no longer fight alone. Rest in God, for your present, future, and the blessings awaiting you are cradled in His hands. God expresses His desire to help you overcome challenges, conquer discouragement, and forge ahead without losing faith. He encourages you to trust in Him, your heavenly companion, and let your conversation be a beacon of solace for your soul. God wants to assure you that every facet of your existence will be embraced with abundance and fulfillment. As your devoted provider, He is intimately attuned to your circumstances. God urges you to cast away distress, summon His words for tranquility, and embrace opportunities with determination in the crucible of your existence. God aims not for the ephemeral lure of material possessions. Instead, He encourages you to invest in the currency of love and affection. Sow seeds of faith, extend a helping hand to those in need, and stand firm in unshakable loyalty. God solemnly pledges a time of peace, healing, and blessings drawing near. Your faith and open prayer are a melody that resonates in His divine abode. Finding favor in His eternal embrace, God emphasizes that your spirit, a beacon of unwavering faith, shall be the catalyst for more blessings cascading upon you. However, He warns you that great blessings bear the weight of great responsibility. God ordains you to the forefront as a testament to how He blesses those with humble hearts patiently awaiting His response. No longer tethered to the chains of anguish and impatience, recognize that your life, your family, and all you hold dear rest in His omnipotent hands. He urges you to shed the cloak of worry, for those who love Him are destined for all things good in the perceived chaos. God reveals that doors stand ajar, and showers of blessings and joy incessantly pour forth. A grand opportunity, like a hidden gem, awaits your discovery. He implores you not to reject the blessings He sends, as you are worthy to be a paragon of faith, a living testament to the fruits growing within you, nourished by the fertile soil of your steadfast faith. As your spirit, mind, and soul strengthen in unison, anticipate the arrival of more blessings. A clarion call echoes for you to become a beacon, a luminary example to your family and beloveds, letting them witness the miracles wrought by unwavering faith and loyalty. You, as God's child, are destined to be a conduit of divine grace, bearing abundant fruit like a good tree with branches fortified with strength, cradling the blessings He bestows upon you. God's message in this context emphasizes the reassurance of divine presence and support during times of weariness and uncertainty. The message acknowledges the believer's efforts and prayers, especially in the pursuit of social justice. It expresses God's understanding of the noble desires for a world characterized by justice and equality. God assures the believer that their plea for social justice resonates deeply within the divine realm. The vision of a world where every individual's rights are cherished aligns perfectly with God's ideals. The importance of the believer's cause is emphasized as a pursuit that contributes to the thriving of humanity and the fulfillment of its potential. The message encourages the believer not to be deterred by challenges along the path of social justice. It acknowledges that the journey is not easy and demands unyielding commitment and a steadfast heart. Persistence is emphasized as a key virtue in bringing about the true change sought by the believer. In a more urgent tone, God warns against abandoning the message midway and underscores the call for social justice as a sacred duty. The flame of passion for justice is described as something that must be nurtured and tended to with care, emphasizing the significance of completing the efforts initiated. The call to action in the message urges the believer to spread hope to others by sharing the message. Overall, the message is a source of encouragement, support, and divine guidance for those dedicated to the cause of social justice. God's message today conveys understanding for the heartfelt desires and prayers of His beloved child. While there are certain requests that may not be granted at this moment, it's not due to indifference, but rather because God has a divine plan for the individual's life. Drawing a parallel to Peter and his friends who fished all night, God emphasizes that there is a special path designed for each person. Even if the immediate requests may not be fulfilled exactly as asked, the message encourages trust in God's best interests and a plan of prosperity and blessings. Sometimes what is believed to be the best outcome might not align with the greater purpose that God has in mind. The message urges faith, patience, and trust that, in due time, blessings aligned with the divine plan will unfold. The assurance is given that God's love is deep, and His plan will ultimately lead to a life filled with joy. Jesus emphasizes the importance of seeking His guidance, and the message acknowledges the presence of fear instigated by Satan. It distinguishes between healthy fear that keeps us safe and the paralyzing fear that undermines courage and blinds us to God's plans. In times of fear, the encouragement is to pause, speak the name of Jesus, and proclaim His name for power, protection, and a fresh perspective. The message assures that faith in Jesus empowers us to face and conquer fear. Trusting in God's plan and purpose can dispel fear, and reliance on His strength and peace will overcome worries. The call to action is to express belief in God and share the video with 10 people who may need it the most. God's message today reflects the wisdom shared by Jesus, who revealed that believers would face persecution and hatred, leading to betrayal and animosity among people. He warned about the rise of false prophets spreading confusion and lawlessness, which could cause love to grow cold in people's hearts. Amidst these trials, Jesus offered hope, emphasizing the importance of endurance. Those who remain steadfast in faith, love, and righteousness until the end will find salvation. Furthermore, He shared a divine plan. The gospel of His kingdom would be preached to all nations, signaling the imminent end of the age. Today, these ancient words continue to resonate, guiding us through life's complexities. They inspire us to stay true to our convictions, spread love and truth, and face life's trials with unwavering faith. God declares, "If you seek my peace, love your enemies, do good, lend without expecting anything in return, and you shall be sons of the Most High, for God is kind to the unthankful and evil." Luke 6:35. God is saying that if others don't appreciate you as you are, keep moving forward, for they weren't meant to be in your light. Remember that you're a masterpiece just as God made you, and keep shining. As you wait for your circumstances to improve, remember that the words you speak hold great significance. Even if you don't see immediate evidence, continue speaking God's word, for life and death are in the power of the tongue. Speak light. Here are 5 things the Lord wishes you to recognize and remember this Monday. You're about to enter a powerful new chapter. Your prayers will be answered, and your blessings will expand. Overthinking will rob you of your peace. Pray, trust, and leave it in God's hands. You will overcome even in dark times. God will bring you out, for He already has a plan to lift you from your current situation. Don't quit before your miracle. Everything you touch this week will prosper. You're stepping into exceptional days. Approach the throne of our gracious God with boldness, and you shall receive His mercy and find grace to help in times of need. Hebrews 4:16. As a compassionate God, I have heard your heartfelt prayers for the protection of those serving in the Navy, and as first responders. If you believe in God, share this video with 10 people who need it most. Today, God is speaking to you, faithful child. Know that nothing in the entire realm of existence escapes God's perception. Every aspect is brought to light and exposed before the I, to whom we are obligated to provide an explanation. Watch this message attentively without skipping, for in it lies a lesson. Rejection should no longer be seen as the end of your journey, but rather as a stepping stone. God has greater plans for you, plans that rejection cannot thwart. Consider the story of Joseph, who was rejected by his own brothers yet later became a blessing in their lives. Similarly, do not be troubled by those who reject you. Accept that your true validation lies within God. When He created and sent you into this world, He already laid out a path of blessings and prosperity for your life. Rejection does not define your destiny. It merely signifies that God has greater and more wonderful things in store for you. Place your faith in Him, for just as Joseph's rejection led to his elevation, so shall your trials lead to triumphs. Reflect on the Bible verse Matthew 5:1-11, where Jesus imparts teachings to His followers. Just as Jesus saw a multitude and shared His wisdom, remember that God is always here, guiding you through challenges and rejoicing in your successes. Your heartfelt prayer for the success of missionaries spreading love and hope globally has reached God. Their tireless efforts are commendable, and your support through thoughts and prayers strengthens their journey. Your empathy resonates with their mission, and God assures you that He watches over them, providing guidance and strength. Nurture the empathy within you, for it reflects the goodness in the world. Share this message with those closest to your heart and recite these affirmations each morning. I am abundantly blessed. I am grateful for my accomplishment. I am ready to seize opportunities, for I will persevere in pursuing my dreams. I attract positive situations for success. If you believe in God, share this video with 10 people who need it most.